Good morning. Try to be quiet here. Let's see what we're at this morning. 180.6.2 from yesterday. All right.
What's up, guys? Sorry for the squintiness if I am squinting or the sun in your eyes. As you can see, this video is during daylight. And the reason it's during daylight is because I told you guys I had to work overtime today and all that. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of just that simple. So knocking this out, I told you we wouldn't be able to record. One, it's busy in the gym. Two, with the timing issue that I just don't, I'm trying to get in there and get out and to be able to get all my stuff done. I gotta go do my cardio as soon as I get home here. Pretty much as soon as I get home, go do my cardio and then get home, change, go to work. So I basically had really no time to do anything additional today. That being said, some excitement in outside of necessarily the YouTube channel itself, but I know I've talked about doing the 75 hard program, and last night at work I decided to calculate what day we were on because I thought we still had like about a week and a half left. Well, I calculated last night and today's day 79. So we're actually 4 days over. So that's exciting. But on the way home I kind of wanted to just talk about that. So I'd like to do a separate little sit down kind of. I thought about all my completion of 75 hard, some things that I took away from it and my experience with it and all that. But a couple quick things. First, per the parameters that Andy Frisella set up, I didn't complete 75 hard. The reason I didn't complete 75 hard is, I'll just be honest, there's about 100% chance that at any given day I did not follow or time out like from my workout to my cardio. I did them outside, I did all those things, but the only difference is that every day I did everything I was supposed to do. But the time, I can almost guarantee there was more than at least once, if not more, that I did not wait the 3 hours in between. Watching his podcast numerous times, he said, you know, that's part of the whole thing, is that like it's forcing people to make and schedule out time to get these things done. You know, it's not like, well, I didn't have time to do it 3 hours apart. Well, I guess you restart. You know, so he's very clear on that is like to officially complete the 75 hard, that is one of the requirements. So per his requirements, I would not have completed 75 hard. And that's just me being transparent with you guys. I don't want you guys to think that like I did it and I talked about doing it and stuff, and then like somebody was able to go back and see that like, or audit me to know that like I didn't. Per his requirements, I didn't. Am I satisfied with how the things went and the goals that I set in reaching those goals? Yes. Every goal that I strove, or I don't even know if that's a word, but every goal that I had set for myself in the window of the 75 hard, I completed. And I set additional goals to go past the 75 hard that now, and again, I want to like get in a little bit deeper into this in a separate video, but now it's almost like, I mean, I found out today, technically I'm done. So like, reading the book, I don't have to do. Going on a 45-minute outside workout, well, I don't have to do that technically. But after 75 days of doing it, it's so ingrained and normal of my day-to-day routine that I'm almost obligated to do it. Like, I don't know, I just feel like I feel like I'm doing a disservice, or I feel like it feels wrong to not go do this cardio when I get home. But the point I'm saying is, like, here's a good example. Today, I only had 3.5 hour window between when I woke up and when I had to go to work. And once I'm at work, there's no time to do the cardio. And after working a 12-hour shift, I need to come home and get to sleep because it's drill weekend for me. So like, today's a good example of, I'm gonna have to, that 3 hour window, I'm just not gonna be able to meet. And that's just how it goes sometimes. So me and my wife that both did it, we're gonna, I think, go out on like a date, and dang it, hold on, bringing you around town, it got loose. Me and my wife are gonna end up going on a date, and I think we're gonna talk about both of our experiences with this and what we wanna keep moving forward, what we wanna take away, change, and stuff like that. Because I think the 75 hard act, like my core root takeaway from it is, if you could commit to doing a set amount of things for these 75 days, no questions asked, that they have to be done. And if you rotate that based around what your goals are for that 75-day period, I think you can accomplish a lot. I think it really gives you that discipline, because, you know, so I think it disciplines you, and it gives you almost the will after those 75 days. It's like, okay, I have to do these things daily. So, you know, I think she has a current goal that she's trying to get to. I think we're going to continue doing this 75 hard program the way we've been doing it until she reaches her next goal that she was striving for, which should be within the next week or so. And then once she reaches that goal, I think we're gonna go out on a date to kind of celebrate finishing all this and all that. You know, talk about what the next, like what our next set of goals are that we can, you know, and I think having a 75-day parameter or whatever, like doing it like kind of like this program, but just adopting our own rules that we have for ourselves, I think it's going to be a great opportunity for us to continue to grow, you know, almost quarterly, because it's almost like if you break the day up 75, 150, you know, if you do like 80 days, or if you break it up into 4 quarters, you could essentially do that. Break the year up into 4 quarters, and every quarter reset and realign based upon your current goals that you're aspiring to, and set out, you know, 5 or 6 things that have to be done daily, no questions asked. And then you just start to build these habits where it's like, okay, I've been going to the gym every day. Like, I don't need to keep that one because it's so ingrained now that that's just what I do. So it's like, we don't need to make that one of the mandatory ones, because it's like, it's already kind of internally mandatory at this point. So then it's like, you can kind of change and adapt. So yeah, I mean, it's kind of exciting to be done with the 75 hard. It's kind of exciting to have went through the experience, learn what I learned. I intend to do a separate video. I was going to talk with my wife to see if she wanted to be a part of it at all and answer any questions or anything, kind of set up like a vlog podcast type vibe to where we could both, I guess, answer our questions and answer our questions and everything about the experience. So yeah. So outside of that, today was the end of the cycle. Tomorrow be chest and weights, kind of slowly going down, like 0.2 or something like that a day. I'm not expecting it to go too drastic. So, but on a side note, I told myself when I got on a 75 hard that I was going to do the main things that I really like when eating out is Panda Express. We have a Chinese buffet around us. We also have like a hibachi takeout. I was going to do my plan on the day after 75, so the 76th day, I planned on going and doing the gambit or the gauntlet or whatever, where I got one for breakfast, one for lunch, one for dinner. Just hit them all up. Obviously, now that we've passed that, now it's like, okay, whatever. And we're gonna go until my wife reaches her goal that she's going towards right now. The plan is gonna be that I don't want to make it difficult for her to feel bad or something like that, because I'm going and doing this and she's still trying to work on her goal. So once she hits her goal, we go out, we talk about everything. Then my next available day off, that's probably what I'm going to do, is just hit the gauntlet on that. So there's probably going to be a couple days where my weight's a little bit up, but that's kind of an intended effect of giving myself the fact that I've been on a strict diet and haven't, you know, went outside of that, besides maybe like a little bit of sauce on my food here and there, like a little barbecue sauce or something, you know, like a little 30 calories here and there on stuff like that. So outside of that, there's been nothing outside of my normal diet that I've ate. So it'd be nice to kind of just have a little change in that. So yep, tomorrow will be chest, and I'll see you guys then. Peace.